Okay, guys, this is officially my first live. Earlier, I wasn't ready for you guys, but I'm ready now. Um, so yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the second stimulus check update. Will we get it? When will we get it? How much will it be? Who are eligible to get it? And the likes. So let's chit chat a little bit. Let me update my thumbnail. So comment below if you have received your stimulus check, the first one already, and if you haven't yet, and if you have any questions about that, so I can do some research and help you out the best I can. Okay. Waiting for some people to get on so we can chat. Okay, so will the second stimulus check happen? So as you guys are probably, some of you guys are probably aware that the Labor Department recently reported 1.5 million people applied for unemployment benefits last week, making it the 13th straight week that the first time claim topped 1 million. Is that true that we're getting this money? We'll see what happens. So I'm gonna answer that question for you. Is that Josie? Will the government pass a second round of stimulus checks in 2020 to help those people who are in need? So I did a little bit of research. The House recently proposed a bill that was aimed for $3 trillion, as you guys are aware. The Senate Majority Leader wants to cap that package at $1 trillion. And President Donald Trump suggested a package of $2 trillion. So in my opinion, what I think is most likely is going to take place is the $2 trillion package. And within that bill, I'm hoping that the American people can get a second round of stimulus checks to them. Okay. So you guys probably heard this a lot that, 20 plus states, COVID-19 cases are spiking through the roof, which is insane to me, but it's taking place. And unemployment is running rampant. So something has to give, something has to happen. The government needs to step in to help the people that are in need, because rent's due, food needs to be purchased, gas needs to be put in cars. Like, these things are not gonna happen on its own. So I have a number for you guys to call. I'm gonna put it down in the chat box later on, but it is to call Congress, not Trump directly, but his aides. And you guys should definitely give this number a call every single day, as often as you possibly can, because, so we can see what's, yes, people on SSI and Social Security will be receiving a second stimulus check, to answer that question. The second stimulus check will mirror the same as the first stimulus check. So folks who, their income, if they qualify, will get it. Okay. So the question that every single person has is, what is the timeline for the second round of stimulus checks? So to answer that for you guys plainly, I know other YouTubers have speculated other things. We do not know. No one really knows. Congress doesn't know. We don't know. So right now we're just kind of like playing it by ear. We're all just waiting and seeing, and which is super annoying. Don't get me wrong. It irritates the crap out of me also, because people are in need today, not tomorrow. But that's where we're at. But Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell stated in the Senate recently that he wants to wait to the end of July to start to work on the bill and for the second relief package, which is insane. I don't think it's cool that he wants to wait till July to start working on a second proposal for the people. Like, this has been going on since pretty much all year long, and they closed the government down on March 16th. So it's been a few months since folks are out of work, can't pay bills, and things are going up. Like, meat is so expensive. Like, I don't eat meat all like that. Like, I'm a social meat eater. I'm kind of like plant-based, but I've been told by folks who do buy meat that meat is extremely expensive right now and practically unaffordable, which is insane. So Mitch McConnell wants to wait to the end of July to vote on a second relief package for the people. But get this part though. As of recently, I think about 2 days ago, they were able to vote on, after just one day deliberating, $750 billion for businesses. They can bail out businesses all day long, but when it comes to the actual American people, they're dragging their feet. So I have to find that number for you guys so you guys can call the White House directly. Call up your congressmen and women, those who work for you, and let them know that you are in need because it's getting out of control. Absolutely out of control. So, like I mentioned, the Senate timeline to begin to work on the second fiscal proposal include a 2-week recess. On top of everything that's going on, they're going to take a break. That's insane. I don't understand how they have time to go take another 2-week break. Like, make it make sense. So, as of right now, today is June 18th. So we have from June 18th to July 3rd for them to get something going, but they have no intentions of doing that until after their recess, which will be on July 17th. So that's essentially a month from now. Okay. So that's when they plan on working on the proposal. So if it's my guess that we probably will get a second round of stimulus checks sometimes in August. And get this part, guys. The $600 additional per week is set to expire on July 31st. If you know folks who are currently on unemployment benefits and they're getting that additional $600 per week, that is set to expire July 31st, which is also crazy to me. And they're still taking their time with that too. So the Senate leader, Mitch McConnell, him and his people, they don't want the $600. They want to reduce it to either $300 or $250, which is not enough money for people to live on. You know what I'm saying? Pay the people a living wage so they can be able to do what they need to do. I don't know. That's just my take on it, but call me a socialist. Okay, how much money could you get in the second stimulus check? Like I mentioned earlier, the second stimulus check will probably mirror the first stimulus check from the CARES Act. So all the proposals that you guys have seen about the $2,000 per month or the $1,000 for life most likely would not take place. So in the second stimulus check, it most likely will be $2 trillion instead of the $3 that was proposed by Nancy Pelosi and her team. So it's most likely going to be $2 trillion, and it's most likely going to be another direct payment of $1,200 to the people. But this time around, there's going to be a little bit of switch for those who have dependents. Instead of the $500 for dependents that the CARES Act was, it'll be possibly $1,200. So, and it's going to switch up just a little bit also, because you know before, if you were claimed as a dependent, you were unable to qualify for the stimulus check. I think under the second proposal, folks who are claimed as dependents would be able to get $1,200. Okay? So, let's see. For those who are still waiting for your stimulus check and you have not received it, the IRS has sent out over 120 million payments to direct deposits, 35 million mailed checks, and nearly 4 million as prepaid debit cards. So that estimates 159 million payments have been made total, and about 35 million Americans are still waiting to be paid. If you are one of those 35 million people and you were not claimed as a dependent and your income matches the qualifications, and let's see, you are, you're a permanent resident or a citizen, continue to check the Get My Payment tool to see if your payment information has been processed so you can know when you can, get your money. If that's not working for you and you're seeing payment status not available, do not be dismayed. It just means that your information hasn't been processed as of yet, and you should just come back later. Usually the IRS updates their website once overnight every day. They're supposed to, at least. Okay, so Yeah, so this was my first stimulus update live. I'm like nervous. I don't know how I did or how I didn't do. Let me know down below what you think about this format that I'm trying out. I was like, let me do this. So here I am. I just, I just did it. But yeah, let me know down below what you think about this format. Do you like it? Let me check out the chats to see what people have said. Okay. Let's see, answer some questions here. When will we get the second one? Gas has also gone up. Oh yes, how can I forget? So Misty mentioned that they want Americans to take vacations. So within the second stimulus check, there might be a tax credit of $4,000, up to $4,000 for folks to take vacations, which I found slightly comical since not much is going on and the states are all kind of closed. So we'll see what happens. Oh, thank you. Let's see. I really do wish the government would come up with something to help out everyone so that people are not stressed out and worried about being able to feed their children. I agree. Good luck to all of us that need more money. I don't think she's getting paid to upload videos about the stimulus checks. Some people upload videos to keep people informed. Oh, thank you. How much you get paid to make YouTube videos on stimulus checks? Well, to answer that question, nothing. The government doesn't pay me. We do make some money from ads though, but that all depends on whatever. But that's, yeah. Okay. Should stay home. I think I answered all the questions. But yeah, so this was my first. Hopefully it's not my last. Let me know what you guys think about this format. I know it probably was a little bit of a hot mess. I hope I can live on my pension. Get paid on likes on YouTube videos. YouTube does pay us, yes, if you have ads on your channel. So if you had ads on your channel, YouTube does pay. So, I mean, we are creating content. All right, I think. How much is it going to be? I've seen a few videos to where people have said that they still haven't received their first stimulus check. I'm hoping that the IRS can get that straightened out fast. So Rose, if you're still on, the second round of stimulus payments most likely will be another direct payment of $1,200 per person and possibly $1,200 per dependent. And it's looking like we might get it sometimes end of summer. So end of summer, early fall, since they're not voting on this till the end of July. All right. I think I've answered all the questions. Yeah. What do you mean? Does the same rules apply, meaning if someone filed for you? Can you explain that? I don't understand. We all need food, clothing, and shelter. They should issue everyone stimulus check in one way or another on a monthly basis. I agree with that. I completely agree with that. A lot of other countries are doing exactly what Jade stated, that they are issuing monthly stimulus payments for folks to be able to live and survive. But the United States, it's a little different over here. So I don't know if you're still on, but you should definitely, I don't know what you mean by does the same rules apply? This was fun. It's like a little bit more interactive. Like, I was nervous. If someone filed for you, can you not get one? Like, are you saying if you were a dependent, like you were, you know, claim as a dependent on someone else's tax return? Is that what you mean? Okay, so you want to know if the second stimulus check, will you be able to get something? Well, based upon what I've been reading, it sounds like yes. Those who were claimed as dependents will be able to qualify for a payment in the second stimulus package. Well, if you guys don't have any more questions, I'm gonna go. Until next time, thanks for watching. Be sure to like this. You're welcome. Be sure to like this, share with a friend, let them know. And if you haven't already, guys, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. Come on, come on, come on. There's a lot of you guys that are watching and haven't subscribed, so be sure to do that. And turn on your post notifications so you can know when you're welcome. Turn on your post notifications so you can know when it is that I post. So yeah, this was like nerve-wracking for me. Like, you don't even know. I'm like sweating right now. Like sweating. But yeah, thanks for staying on with me. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. And hopefully you stay safe and things, good things happen for you. Oh, thank you. Thanks for subscribing. Well, this was fun. Okay. Bye. How do you turn this off? How do you turn this off? No, seriously, how do you turn this off?